Nowhere is the temperature seemingly rising as high at the moment as in the border crucial state of Punjab, which is why we have a very special guest joining us today, Rana Gurmit Singh.
We need a creative Punjab, not a destructive Punjab that all the youth is going taking visa out and they are settling outside. But there are so many things which Punjab youth can do.
Now, how? A film comes out which reflects some of the dark days of the Punjab militancy years, particularly the early 1990s. And what happens? The film is taken off.
By exhibiting this movie would really create some kind of uncomfortable situation, particularly in Punjab and maybe the rest of India where the Punjabis and Sikhs are residing.
जब आपके पॉलिटिक्स से फिट होता है तो आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है. जैसे आपके पॉलिटिक्स में फिट नहीं हो, आप कहते हैं बैन द फिल्म, सेंसर द फिल्म.
राजदीप जी वो अपने पाँव पे खुद कुल्हाड़ा मार रहे हैं.
अपने पाँव पे मार रहे हैं या मार दिया?
मार दिया है और आगे भी मारेंगे.
Now that you've seen the BJP for the last 6 years, you were for more than 2 decades with the Congress. What's the big difference?
Great difference. BJP is performers. They are performing.
Congress is not a performer. You were in so many Congress governments. You were with Captain Amrinder
That's
Singh.
what I'm saying.
The farmers were called Khalistanis by the same BJP government at the center.
I wish Bhagwant Mann ji or his team should see into the economic figures or financial physical situation of Punjab. That do they know that what is the per capita income of Punjab and Haryana? We need to take out Punjab from this daldal. Otherwise, we are going from bad to worst every day, every hour. 4 bodies. When I reached the cremation ground, there were 4 bodies lying over there. The age group from 21 to 27.
मुझे बताइए, what is more difficult, winning a medal for India or being a minister in Punjab? आपको खुशी किस में हुई, winning a medal for India as a shooter और having to do Punjab politics जो आप कह रहे हैं bad to worse चल गई है?
मैं आपको दिल से कहूँ.
हाँ, दिल से गई है. Namaskar. Hello and welcome to this India Today podcast special. As events of recent weeks are showing, the political temperature is rising in the national capital. But importantly, it's also rising in several states of the country, which will go into the next phase of elections in early 2027. And nowhere is the temperature seemingly rising as high at the moment as in the border crucial state of Punjab, which is why we have a very special guest joining us today. Rana Gurmit Singh is a former Congress leader, has been a minister in several governments there, is now with the Bharatiya Janata Party and is preparing for the big fight of 2027. What's at stake in Punjab? What are the issues involved? Good to be joined by Rana Gurmit Singh. Sodhi, good to have you,
Thank you, Rajdeep. So
on
kind
the
of
show.
you.
Thank you very much, Sodhi Saab, for joining me. Can I start with the latest controversy, Sodhi Saab, over the film Satluj? Because that is the one which is at the moment grabbing a lot of attention. A film comes out which reflects some of the dark days of the Punjab militancy years, particularly the early 1990s. And what happens? The film is taken off the OTT platform Z5. और ये कहा जा रहा है सरकार is behind it. The government of India decided this film cannot be shown. अब क्या हो रहा है? The film is being shown across villages in Punjab, and there is an anger which once again some say is boiling over, reminding people of the dark days of Punjab where militants versus the Punjab police. What is your take? Why did the government choose to almost censor or ban this film? Was this the right step?
Rajdeep, this Satluj film, which has been a big controversial topic nowadays, is running around earlier in Punjab, but now whole of India, I would say. Also, the other countries, I would say, where all Punjabis are living. The point is that it's not that what is shown in Satluj or what is not shown in Satluj. Idea is the person who produces this movie, he had his own vision, his own ideas, his own interest. Maybe it is economic interest, or maybe it is to come to fame, or various other things. It combines together. but the he didn't understand and he didn't realize that by showing exhibiting this movie would really create some kind of uncomfortable situation, particularly in Punjab and maybe the rest of India where the Punjabis and Sikhs are residing.
No, no. Are you saying, Sodhi Saab, that the people of Punjab, this generation, should not know what happened in the 80s and 90s? This story is, of course, the biographical sketch, essentially, of a human rights activist, Jaswant Singh Khalda, and his attempt to ensure that people who went missing, allegedly because the Punjab police took them out, that story should not be told to the people of Punjab today. Or if it is to be told, it should also be told along with what the terrorists did. Is this what you're saying?
I think that is the point. You know, you have to balance, and what you don't need to balance impractically, but practically what happened in those days. I have seen those days,
Hmm.
and I've witnessed certain things. Maybe when KPS Gill was the DGP and Sardar Ben Singh was later on becomes the Chief Minister of Punjab in 1992. So there are so many things happened. The only things which was made this film a controversial, because I think this was not. I have not seen the film. I've heard about
I
it,
have also not seen the
but
film, but everybody.
it is to be balanced.
No, sir, but why you're saying it should be balanced? So it
Mm.
should show what the terrorists did
Yeah,
and it should show how the Punjab police
eh,
responded.
correct.
The question, of course, arises that the same BJP government of which you are a part has promoted, offered tax incentives to films like Kashmir Files, to Kerala Story, Article 370, Bengal File. जब आपके पॉलिटिक्स से फिट होता है तो आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है. जैसे आपके पॉलिटिक्स में फिट नहीं हो, आप कहते हैं बैन द फिल्म, सेंसर द फिल्म.
देखिए, this is a again timing is very important. You know, the timing today, we need to see there are so many issues in Punjab. There are so many big causes for Punjab to tackle with other than going back into all these issues. And instead of climbing up, we are coming down. It's like we are rappelling down. So we need to understand what timing is there to show these kind of incidents or historical facts. But all said and done, I mean to say that there should be a balance. Had there been a balance, there would have been no issues. And secondly, OTT initially, when it was the movie started coming on OTT platform, OTT is not in purview of the central censor board. Who allowed it? We don't know. At what time it is was shut, with whose order it is shut, it is presumed that the government has done it. Maybe the producer and the other people who must later thought it may not ignite any situation in Punjab, and they must have withdrawn
Hmm.
it.
You said something interesting just now, Sodhi Saab, which is that this is not the right time for
Time.
it.
Correct.
ये right time क्या है? इस समय, what is the right time in Punjab? Because clearly this is a state which has lost out in recent times. I look at industrialization numbers. Punjab, which was once seen as a agrarian and industrial hub, is losing out, particularly when it comes to industry. You've got a situation where even agriculture, where Punjab was once the driver of the country, there are serious issues there over overproduction. You've got a state where drugs are a major, major issue now, particularly young youth unemployment. Your state has run a huge debt. So there is a sense that Punjab is falling behind. Now, if Punjab is falling behind, you tell me what is the issue which the people of Punjab should be talking about. You're
Well,
saying don't talk about the past. Let's talk about the present then.
well, I will positively all these points which you have just talked.
Yes.
I will go point by
Yes, let's go point by point.
yeah. So first of all, I'll talk about Punjab, which you know very well, also with your experience in journalism. Punjab is a land of vibrant culture. It's rich in agriculture heritage and also a very strong community in spirit and in emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Punjab may be a small state,
Mm.
but we are on the border. It's being a very sensitive, it's a very important state for Bharat, for India. It's a very important.
Mm.
So, keeping in view all those things and whatever the in previous years, yesteryears,
Mm.
we suffered, the Punjabis have suffered the most. whether it was 1947, whether it was 1965, whether it was 1972, 71 war, whether it was a Kargil war, whether it's a black days of the terrorism, whether it is a Kisan Andolan or whatever. I mean, you go back in the history, we go back even to the Shasan of Maharaja Ranjit Singh,
Mm.
and Punjab has been divided and subdivided time and again. So now the time is there that we should build the Punjab. We should not further think and even have a minor thought in our mind, white of our in mind, doubt of in our mind that we can further divide Punjab, which is not possible, which is never even it comes to a person who's a nationalist or who's interested in the growth of Punjab.
No, it's interesting you're saying that.
Yes, sir.
That this is a time for, in a way, Punjab to be seen through a nationalist prism.
Yeah.
But we've seen the rise, for example, once again of a separatist sentiment. I speak to a number of people who know Punjab well, and they are worried about that. Look at Amritpal Singh, Akali Dal Wariste. He's one on an open separatist sentiment. So the fear is that because Punjab, according to many, has been misgoverned over the last 20-25 years. There have been Congress governments, Akali Dal governments, Aam Aadmi Party government. You all were in partnership. You were in a Congress government. BJP was in partnership with Akali Dal. Punjab has over the years got misgoverned. And because of misgovernance, separatism is once again rearing its head. There is an anger among the youth. They are unemployed. Look at the unemployment numbers of Punjab. They're very high. Do you concede that, therefore, this is all a failure of governance at the end of the day?
You're absolutely right. But what I am saying is the Punjab always needed a very sapiens leadership.
Hmm.
Unless you have a very profound wisdom, you can't handle Punjab. And unfortunately, with governments coming and again, whether it was a Akali Dal, whether it was a Congress, or now it is Aam Aadmi Party, the leadership has not taken any serious note of the present Punjab and present situation of Punjab. Like you rightly said, there is a unemployment.
Hmm.
Today we don't need our youth to be exported. Today we need our youth to produce, to create something which could be exported. So we need a creative Punjab, not a destructive Punjab that all the youth is going taking visa out and they are settling outside. But there are so many things which Punjab youth can do.
No, how?
Uh,
How? If a state is getting deindustrialized, if the worry is that the state is not being able to attract industrialization, if agriculture is also struggling at the moment in terms of its peak, how do you then attract youth to stay on in Punjab?
I
I mean,
I
that is a major problem. And therefore separatism. Do you fear, like many of these observers, that separatism, the likes of Amritpal Singh and the Akali Dal Waris, they are becoming more and more popular, particularly in rural Punjab? Does that worry you?
that is a point. They are coming. They are doing so because they're unemployed. They are not getting any chances to show their skill, show their talent. I wish they could be their skill, and they should be more skilled centers to be opened in Punjab to educate them and to then make them in a creative Punjab. That is why I'm said the timing is very wrong for making out these kind of pictures, films, exhibiting these kind of shows or whatever it is. So because if we are thinking of making Punjab go ahead, we cannot go ahead with these kind of issues because Punjab's youth has been always being misguided, whether it was 1984 riots or Shri Harmandir Sahab's attack or Delhi riots. All things have gone from bad to worst during those years, and which we are suffering till date. To avoid all those things, we need to be very, very careful in our speeches, in our endeavor, in our thoughts to be exhibit, whether it is through films or whether it is on the mic.
Can I come back then to the election? Six
Yeah,
months to go,
yeah.
and we still don't know what the alliances in Punjab will be like. I want first clarity from you as a senior BJP leader. Do you believe that the BJP should go along with the Shiromani Akali Dal. Should you revive the old alliance? Because the BJP on its own in Punjab remains, at best, many believe, a party of urban Hindus. It cannot cross 20%. Without having a strong Sikh uh, ally, you cannot win Punjab. Do you agree with that?
Well, Rajdeep, there are certain facts on the ground which I, being a field man, and I've been in elected politics since last 40 years. Uh, Today, we must understand that if we are talking about Punjab and we are talking about the alliance, there are two different things. Number one, that there's no doubt that Akali Dal and BJP had a alliance. That alliance was not a political alliance, that was a social alliance, because contesting 20 seats out of 117 seats is not a political alliance. It was just I would say, uh, a alliance which could just show that we are
A
a
Hindu Sikh
Hindu
unity.
Sikh unity, or it's a social fiber
Right.
which we were knitting very properly. But suddenly, after the Kisan Andolan, the farmer protests, the Akali Dal came out with different kinds of demands and protests. Like Harsimrat Kaur ji, she was part of the cabinet. She should have talked at that time that these things are not acceptable. These should be debated again. These should be rethink about all those things. But I don't know the inner story because I was not in BJP at that time. But what I am saying that today the situation is this, that it is not possible for us to make any kind of alliance with anybody because we are growing ourselves, and the party high command taken a decision that they would like to contest the elections as we contested parliament on our own.
So let me be very clear.
Yeah,
You're saying BJP will contest the elections of Punjab on its own.
on its own.
No ally.
No ally.
No faction of the Akali Dal as well. You will contest all 117 seats on your
No,
own.
no, here I'll put a but.
Huh.
But there is a situation that whenever you do alliance with any party, then you have a minimum common
Program.
political agenda or program.
Hmm.
If there is any party or if there is any individual who agrees with the minimum program between the BJP and their own thoughts, which is good for the Punjab, which is good for the farmers of the Punjab, whether it's a youth or the women's. So we have to see the every section. And just as you
No. So
rightly said,
then,
there is
sir, now you're leaving open some kind of a window. I want clarity from you. Are you saying BJP will go into the Punjab elections on their own? Will it go as senior partner? Will you accept being a junior partner to the Akali Dal, or is that era over?
no, we are not taking anybody junior partner, Akali Dal,
No one.
which earlier used to be the partner with
Yes.
BJP. No, not at all.
So could you take Bibi Jagir Kaur's faction of the Akali Dal? Could you
Well,
give them a few seats just to have a Sikh face out there?
no, not just to have a Sikh face. We don't need a Sikh face. We already have so many Sikh faces in the BJP also. I am a Sikh person sitting in front of you. I am in BJP since last 6 years now.
So
So
why is the perception then,
the
Sodhi Sahab,
it's
that the
it,
BJP is seen to be only a party of urban Hindus and not a party of Sikhs? The
sir.
Jat Sikhs or the Sikhs of Punjab are about 58%, Hindus are about 38%. 58% Sikhs are the BJP's perception of the BJP is कि ये पार्टी जो है सिखों की नहीं है. It's
नहीं,
not a Sikh
no,
party.
no, no. Who mentioned you? The Sikhs are 58% over there.
That's the number, total number of Hindu population about 38%, Sikhs are about 58,
No, no,
60%.
sir. No, no, sir. 36% are scheduled caste. SC, Dalit, we call.
So you're
Now,
dividing the Sikhs also
no,
between Jat Sikhs and
they are divided. I am not dividing. They are already on a separate platform. But we take them always along with us, whether it's a political agenda, whether it's a social agenda. There is no difference between us and Dalits and Hindus. We're all together on one table, eating together, socializing together, everything. But if you are dividing the caste, then the caste division is always set on the papers.
No, so I want to understand. Explain to me, first of all, why is this perception there that the BJP is seen to be a party which is not a party of the Sikhs? Is it the farmer agitation which has led to this? There is something which clearly suggests that Mr. Modi, who has won everywhere else, even at the peak of the BJP success, they were not able to win in Punjab. You got 18% of the vote in the 2024 elections, but you've not crossed 20%. So clearly, something is holding the BJP back in Punjab. What is it?
Look at Rajdeep. We were only 6% when we contested 2022 elections.
Yes.
And then we rose up to 18 point something and
Yes.
touching 19% in 2024
Four.
parliament elections. And I'm sure with the situation going around at the moment and what we are doing in the villages and the people, the villagers, when we say villages, mean the Jat Sikh
Hmm.
particularly, who the narrative has gone that they are against BJP. This is absolutely wrong perception. There is no such thing. I I come from a rural area.
Yes.
I contested a rural Firozpur seat, and I am losing a seat by 10,400 votes. You can imagine the Sikh people, whether they were farmers, small farmers, big farmers, whether they were SCs or everybody voted for me.
No, but why has Punjab not wholeheartedly backed the BJP like many other states of North India have?
Because
I mean, look at neighboring Haryana and compare it with Punjab.
you are absolutely right. Just see, this is the first election BJP has ever contested on their own. Before that, BJP never got a chance going beyond the 22 seats.
Mm.
Suddenly, when you are contesting on 22 seats and then you are shown 117, it's like crossing English Channel.
I'll come to your sporting links in a moment, Sodhi Saab. So you're saying that in a way this is a test for the BJP. The real test in a way begins now
Yeah,
as to how effective it can be. It was interesting. The Prime Minister did a rally
yeah.
in Punjab recently. Normally he wears a saffron turban. This time he wore a green one.
Green one.
Is that to attract the farmer vote in particular? कि किसान के वोट के बगैर आप जानते हैं आप जीत नहीं सकते. After what happened with the farm laws, the farm agitation, has the BJP decided यार कुछ ना कुछ करना है किसानों की दिल जीतने के लिए?
Bhai, we are not differentiating anybody, whether they are kisans or they are chota dukandar or big industrialist. We want votes. When you are talking about the democratic system, it is nothing else but the votes. End of the day, the counting of votes make you or break you. So we are counting with every community, whether they are SC community, whether they are Sikh community, whether they are Jat Sikhs, whether they are non-Jat Sikhs, whether they are Hindus, Brahmins, everybody is
No, because
contributing.
again we are seeing the farmers getting restive. The farmers of Punjab and Haryana have said that they will protest against the trade deal. For example, against America, they were planning to march to Delhi. Then the agriculture minister has offered to have a dialogue with them. Punjab's farmers are very restive. They can be angry and rebellious. Has the government, the central government, failed to address the concerns of the Punjab farmer?
It is not, I think there could be a miscommunication sometimes because it is very important because there is exposure everywhere. Farmers has exposures, the laborer has exposures, the industrialist has the exposures. So we need to communicate properly. I think our communication, once they are meeting the Honorable Agriculture Minister or any other senior leader or minister, I think the doubts would be cleared. As maybe after 8 months or 9 months or 1 year, the Honorable Prime Minister took all those three laws which were saying कि ये तो काला कानून है, ये बर्बाद कर देंगे. Those were taken back very graciously.
Can I, before I come to the other main players in Punjab, just get final clarity? You're saying BJP will fight Punjab elections on their own. That's
Yeah,
the plan. 117 seats, fight on their own. Anyone wants to join, they have to join on BJP's terms, a common minimum program.
yeah.
After the elections, if there is a hung assembly, would you be ready to join hands with the Akali Dal?
Well, it is too early to call
No,
on
but
that.
is that, are you all open to that?
No,
Are they your preferred partner?
no, I don't know what is going to happen. I think that situation won't arise. We will be able to sail through on our own.
Acha, this is a political answer that you've given, but let's turn to the other two principal political parties. The one which you know very well.
Yeah,
You were very close to Captain Amrinder Singh.
no
He
doubt.
left and joined the BJP. You left a little earlier and joined the BJP. Now, ahead of the 27 elections, we are almost seeing a repeat in the Congress of what happened before 2022. Divisions there. Charanjit Singh Channi on one side. We've got Raja Waring on the other. So you've got divisions also emerging within the Congress party, factionalism. Many thought that the Congress is poised to be party number one this time in Punjab. Do you believe that the Congress is self-destructing in Punjab? Uh, or do you believe that the Congress remains the major challenger in Punjab?
राजदीप जी वो अपने पाँव पे खुद कुल्हाड़ा मार रहे हैं।
अपने पाँव पे मार रहे हैं या मार दिया है?
मार दिया है और आगे भी मारेंगे। देयर इज़ अ रीज़न फॉर दैट। आई विल गिव यू अ वेरी, वेरी क्लियर रीज़न फॉर दैट। The fight in the Congress and factionalism in Congress today is not for Punjab. There is no Punjab का तो एजेंडा ही नहीं है उनके पास. There is no issue they are discussing about Punjab. They are discussing Channi, they are discussing Randhawa, they are discussing Raja Bading, who is to become the chief minister. They are talking, ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਵਸਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਚੱਕੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆ ਗਏ. उचक्के का मतलब ਹੁੰਦਾ कि उजाड़न वाले पहला आ गए हाले तो बस पिंड को बसने तो दो उसको आबाद तो होने दो फिर बात करना कि कौन मुख्यमंत्री बनता है ये लड़ाई मुख्यमंत्री बनने की है ये पंजाब का कोई इशू इसमें आप बताओ एक भी इशू राइज करके मशरूम करके आपके सामने आया है कि दिस इज द इशू वेयर दीज पीपल आर फाइटिंग somebody is talking about Punjab out of the Congress leadership no
No,
they
but
don't have any issue.
it's interesting you're saying that because you've been a congressman for much
Yes,
of your life.
yes.
You left the party presumably because of this factionalism, because you felt left out in these factional wars. Uh, do you have any regrets about that? Do you believe, are you still at heart a congressman?
Not at all.
क्योंकि कई lot of people say आजकल बीजेपी का कांग्रेसीकरण हो गया है. कांग्रेस it's become a कांग्रेस युक्त बीजेपी, कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत नहीं, कांग्रेस युक्त बीजेपी. So all of you have left the Congress, gone with the BJP because they are rising in Delhi.
This is not the issue at all. I was cabinet minister. I
Yes.
was being offered to take me back in a cabinet on certain grounds, which I refused. So I was not in opposition when I joined the BJP. So I was very much MLA and I remained MLA till 2022. So I resigned my post along with Amrinder Singh, and I decided to join BJP because at that time I started feeling it. The feeling started much earlier, few months or maybe few years before that, leaving Congress. But then I came to an end conclusion that Mr. Rana, you you need to leave this party and go somewhere else. And somewhere else was the only national party which I thought is good for the country, good could be good for the Punjab.
So what's now that you've seen the BJP for the last 6 years, you were for more than 2 decades with the Congress, what's the big difference?
Great difference. They are BJP is performers. They are performing.
Congress is not a performer. You were in so many Congress governments. You were with
true,
Captain Amrinder
That's
Singh.
what I'm saying. I had a difference of opinion. Maybe it was Captain Amrinder Singh or somebody else. But whatever my little role was there, I had my difference of opinion.
No, so are you saying Congress was not a performing government?
You tell me, what did they perform in Punjab? What did they do in Punjab?
In a way, by saying that you're raising questions over Captain Amrinder Singh, who you're very close to.
Correct. I am not raising question on it. I am just saying the Amrinder Singh was also governed by the central government. When the central government was, it was the regime of
Manmohan Singh.
Honorable Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was a very pious, very dignified economist and the country's prime minister ever seen, I would say. But the gentleman couldn't do anything. We were struggling that time also, and we are struggling today also.
Because Captain Amrinder Singh made a few remarks towards the end of last year suggesting BJP is also not inclusive, doesn't take decisions in an inclusive manner. He seemed upset with the manner in which Mr. Dhillon had been made the BJP state president without consultation. Are you saying that in BJP sab changa si and nothing is changa si in the Congress?
No, I am not saying that. I differ on that point, Rajdeep. I am saying that there were some changas, but what we were doing changas, that was not taken in a good sense over the central government over here. You remember when Amrinder Singh was the chief minister first time, and I was also MLA and minister there, and we took a decision to nullify the this canal water thing.
Satluj Yamuna.
Yeah, Yamuna link canal जो है, but over here, there was a big reaction.
Let,
Mrs. Gandhi was upset. She made the Honorable Prime Minister to call up Amrinder many times that what decision he has taken. But it was Amrinder Singh who took a stand and stood for the Punjab.
there's always this battle in a way between Delhi and
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Punjab,
So,
and that's the worry.
so what I wanted to say that Punjab needs to be dealt very, very sensitive manner in a very, very wise and with wisdom.
And you think the BJP can do that?
I not I think so. I'm sure of it.
You're sure that the BJP can
Yes.
actually
If we
because
get
so far you've not so far whenever we have seen, as we saw with the farmer agitation, a sense of grievance. The farmers were called Khalistanis by the same BJP government at the center. All a BJP leader called the protesters Khalistanis. Therefore, there's a feeling that Punjab's pride was affected. Punjab's sense of self-respect was affected.
startingly I said that Punjab is full of pride. Punjab, the people are very, very, sensitive, and they are the people who could stand, and they have been always standing for the country and for their religion. Always, they have. If you go back to our Guru Sahibans, Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Sahib, so you start from that era, from Mughal era, to come to now. All the wars being fought at the Punjab border. सारे शहीद ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ।
बिल्कुल आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है. So there is this, but there is the feeling that can the BJP's Hindutva work with the entire idea of a Sikh identity? Can they work together? Can they coexist in harmony?
बिल्कुल,
बिल्कुल.
this is what our motive is, that Hindus and Sikhs are supposed to be for the betterment of Punjab. They should be synchronized and be together and be for the positive thought towards Punjab.
The third stakeholder in this is the Aam Aadmi Party, the present government there for the
Yeah.
last 5 years. Now, Punjab has run a debt, 5 lakh crores and counting, and has struggled. But the Aam Aadmi Party is saying that we've got a game changer. 1,000 rupees, for example, for women. They've started the scheme this month, giving 1,000 rupees to women. They believe that this is going to be their game changer. Aam Aadmi Party says Congress is fighting factionalized. BJP is not accepted yet by the people of Punjab. Akali Dal has still not recovered from various rows like the sacrilege row. Therefore, the future is even now is Aam Aadmi Party. Do you agree that Bhagwan Mann is still the future of Punjab?
I totally have a negative view about this, Rajdeep. I would say I wish Bhagwant Manji or his team should see into the economic figures or financial, physical situation of Punjab. That do they know that what is the per capita income of Punjab and Haryana? What is the difference between? I must tell you, the in Haryana the per capita income is 3.94 lakhs and the Punjab has 2.53 lakhs. There is a difference of 1,41,000 per person per capita
Yeah,
income.
it's been building over the last 20 years, as I said. It's not as if it only happened in the last 5 years.
That is
sir.
what I'm saying. They must realize instead of shortening and coming over this gap, they are increasing the gap. Look at in 2021 when I left the Congress, the total debt on Punjab was 2.51 lakhs or something. Today we have crossed
5
5
lakhs.
lakhs.
It's doubled.
It's doubled in another 6 months to go. And today I was reading somewhere. This is another funny thing. The PSPCL, जो हमारा electricity department है, they are going to raise 10,000 crore rupees.
You see,
Where it is going to be added? It is going to be added in the state's deficit budget.
very troubling reports also coming in about gangsterism growing, about corruption growing across the board. And as I said, it's not necessarily in the last 5 years, it's been building up. Does that worry you? As someone who's been a senior leader of Punjab, to see Punjab where it is today, does that worry you or not?
That is what I meant today, that it is the most important certain issues which we have collectively we should discuss. And the political leadership particularly, whether they are from BJP, Akali Dal, Aam Aadmi Party or anybody else, they must understand that we need to take out Punjab from this daldal. Otherwise, we are going from bad to worst every day, every hour.
Because there is one issue which we have not discussed, which I want to discuss here, is drugs.
Of course,
I've done a lot of reporting from Punjab and seen the drug menace and what it's doing to the youth of Punjab. It was of course brought out in cinema on in Urta Punjab, but the reality is perhaps even worse. I want to ask you, which party has given me a solution to this? All these parties, if every party comes to power, हम तो drug के खिलाफ agitation करेंगे, but हकीकत तो वही की वही है.
I must tell you, कि, as I mentioned earlier, that no party had taken a decision and taken this serious on the drugs. Drugs is a very, very important issue today. There is not a single village or basti in Punjab where drug affected families and their families have not lost young generation, whether he was 18 years old boys or a 25 years old boys. I must tell you a 1 minute personal experience. My constituency is Ferozpur, and there is a village called Lakho Ke Behram. And I got a news in the morning at around 8:30 that two young boys died because of injecting the drug, and they'll be taken to the cremation ground around 11 o'clock. So I told my team that we are all going there because they were very poor. They didn't have even anything to cremate those bodies. While I was going to sit in the car, I received another call from the same village that there are two more boys died simultaneously. Four bodies. When I reached the cremation ground, there were four bodies lying over there, the age group from 21 to 27. This is what is happening. And there is no party. That is what I was telling you, that in assemblies they don't talk all these things. These are the burning issues which they are forgetting. The Aam Aadmi Party being in government can do, governments can do a lot and governments can do nothing. It depends upon their thoughtfulness
Mm.
and their goal, their focus, their wisdom. So I don't think so they have any thoughtfulness about the drugs. Today we don't need to go any other issues. First we sort out drugs, gangsters, and the law and order situation in Punjab. Unless we create an industrial or entrepreneurial environment in Punjab, how can we create the jobs? How can we get the employed person? There's no way.
You're painting a very depressing picture of Punjab.
Yes, it
I,
is.
I mean, you seem to suggest that this is a state which is almost falling off the map, which is losing out.
Correct.
Uh,
I'm very much
and
worried
as I
about it.
said, that you've been a minister in a Congress government, you're now with the BJP. The BJP was in power with the Akalis for a decade. Then there was the Congress for 5 years. Now you've had Aam Aadmi Party. And many of these questions were also asked 10, 20 years ago. So it's almost as if nothing has changed. That Punjab is still caught almost in a time warp.
We are gone from bad to worst. I would say in my real and स्पष्ट शब्दों में मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमारी सिचुएशन पंजाब की अगर हम यहाँ थे तो हम बहुत नीचे गिर गए. I don't know how will we take that kind of steps and measures to move upwards.
You know, let's end on something brighter.
Okay.
Uh, Sodhi साहब, for a long time in your life, you were a sportsman. You were sports minister, of course.
Yeah.
But आप खुद खिलाड़ी रहे हैं.
हाँ.
You represented India,
In
Asian
shooting.
Games,
In shooting.
shooting.
Yes.
You all won a team medal
Yes. Yeah.
along with the great Randhir Singh,
Yeah.
78, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bangkok,
Bangkok.
Bangkok Asian Games. मुझे बताइए, what is more difficult, winning a medal for India or being a minister in Punjab? आपको खुशी किस में हुई? Winning a medal for India as a shooter और हैविंग टू डू पंजाब पॉलिटिक्स जो आप कह रहे हैं बैड टू वर्स चल गई है.
मैं आपको दिल से कहूँ,
हाँ, दिल से गई है.
मैं दिल से ये कह रहा हूँ कि खुशी तो मेरे को खेल के मैदान में होती है.
हाँ.
लेकिन आई एम वेरी वेरी worried man as far as, because had I not stepped into politics, so I wish I could be a very happy man. But now when I see the inner side of the Punjab, which is bothering me, and it is a time that every day, every minute, we are getting late to solve these issues. Today, I'm concerned with Punjab.
But you must have had a special pleasure winning a medal for
Of
India.
course, I told you. I said I feel very happy in the field, and it was always a great delight when you enter into nationals. When I first time as a junior, I went and represented India in from Punjab state in Lucknow or in Bikaner, and I was national champion here in Delhi. So all those things do bring you to a platform where you feel happy and you feel confident. That is why my entering into politics is connected with shooting,
Acha,
with my sports,
kaise?
because I was one day, when Rajiv ji was made Secretary General, General Secretary
General Secretary.
of the Congress. So we had gone to meet him. So he asked me, "What do you do?" So I said, "Sir, I represented India in 1978. So in shooting." So he said, "Oh, you are a shooter." So I said, "Yes, I am a shooter." He says, "I also like shooting." Well, but he says, "I've got a weapon, but I don't know how to shoot. I've never touched it. Will you come
Acha.
and teach me?" So I said, "Okay, sir, I'll come to your place." So he called me one day at वो अपने शर्मा जी थे जो एविएशन मिनिस्टर,
हाँ, सतीश शर्मा.
सतीश शर्मा जी, तो उनके फार्म पे गए. So then he took out his revolver. So I told him how to handle it, how to shoot all this. And then the 1985 elections were announced. So as I was in the Youth Congress at that time, so I wanted to contest. So I was given a ticket. And I contested the first election in 1985 as a member Legislative Assembly. So there onwards, I got my interest and I got into this
ये
political.
कहानी बड़ी अच्छी है यार कि शूटिंग सीखो, राजीव गांधी को मिलो और पॉलिटिक्स में चले जाओ.
Milo
You
नहीं,
see, the problem
I would
is,
say I just happened to meet him
but you
because
see, I asked नवजोत सिद्धू, वो भी पॉलिटिक्स में आए थे, एंड ही सेड यार ये क्रिकेट और पॉलिटिक्स में इतना फर्क है कि क्रिकेट में स्ट्रेट बैट से खेलना पड़ता है, पॉलिटिक्स में क्रॉस बैट बहुत होता है. और शूटिंग में भी आपको स्ट्रेट शूट करना पड़ता है. जैसे आप पॉलिटिक्स में आ गए, आपको यहाँ एक पार्टी से दूसरी पार्टी जाना पड़ता है, डिफेक्शंस होते रहते हैं. So I mean, it's obviously much easier in that sense to be a sports person.
I knew Rajiv ji more as a sports lover than as a politician. So, as a politician, he remained very few years among the people, and he was assassinated in 1991.
You're, you're,
But
you're you're not a fan of Navjot Sidhu, I see. Are you a fan of
no, I
Navjot
am.
Sidhu? Do you
I don't.
think
I am not.
can Navjot Sidhu can make a comeback in Punjab politics or not?
I don't know. That's his own personal decision,
Hmm.
and I think Navjot and me, we've been sportsmen, and we like each other very well. There's,
You know, as I said, it's one thing to be a good sports person and represent the country. It's quite another to be a politician in Punjab. Not an easy state to govern at the best of times, but Rana Sodhi ji, you know, you've been, as I said, in politics now from 85 to 2026. That's over 4 decades. That's why I wanted to get you here to give us the big picture of what can happen in Punjab. It's a border state. It's a state all of us should be concerned about. Whatever happens in Punjab will have national implications. We'll wait and see how the results go in Punjab and how the issues play out.
I think Rajdeep ji, the issues which we have discussed today together, it's very meaningful for the state of Punjab, particularly, and rest of India also. But I feel that Punjab really needs a very, very serious ingenuity, kind of thoughtfulness, wisdom to handle these issues, and not going from haywire, getting into other issues, or we don't have time.
Okay.
Our youth is totally derailed. We need to bring them back, and they are our pride. They are full of talent. Today Punjab's youth, you talk, there's another 1 minute talk I'll on this.
Yes.
I'm telling, when I was sports minister, so I was passing through a main highway, and there was a big canal called Rajasthan Feeder.
Yes.
And a young boy of about 9, 10 years old who was without his clothes, he stands on a that platform, and he's jumped into the canal. And I was stunned. I said, "Stop the car immediately," because I saw him little far. So, but in the meantime, he swam and he came out from about after about 500 yards or 600 yards and came back again there. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Sir, I've been swimming like this at the age of 6." And I said, "Don't you feel fear jumping into such a fast flowing water?" He says, "No, sir."
Sir, Punjab mein kuch hai.
Sir,
You've got the captain of the Indian cricket team in Shubman Gill. You've got the captain of the Indian hockey team. Punjab continues to
I,
provide a feeder line of now even cricketers, hockey players, of course, over the years, shooters. So,
in Tokyo Olympics, when I honored my sportsmen, there were seven players from Punjab in Indian team, and there were four girls from Punjab who were playing in the Indian hockey team.
so that's a good positive note to end on.
Yeah,
That Punjab may have lost out in other areas, but it remains in many ways still the sporting capital of the country. For joining me, Rana Gurmit Sodhi, thank you very much.
very kind.
And I wish you well in what promises to be a very exciting few months in Punjab politics. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. So
Thank
kind,
you. Thank you.
so kind, sir.
Thank you.